やもうやっぱすごいですね。本当に昨日インドネシアで映画をインドネシアの方たちとみんなと一緒に見ましたけど、もう本当にみんな大騒ぎで楽しんでくれて、もちろんパート1もとても面白かったですけど、本当にパート2だけでもものすごい勢いで皆さんを楽しませてるんで、とてもいい感触を得てますね。ライデンはやっぱ本当にとても真面目な方だと思うんですね。でその真面目な部分をやっぱりきちっと表現しなきゃいけないなと思いましたし、その真面目さが、ジョニー・ケイジのようなコミカルなキャラクターといる時により生きるなと思ったんで、そういう意味では本当にきちっともうど真面目に演じて、プラスよりゲームっぽくこう振る舞うことでなんかその真面目さが強く出せるんじゃないかなと思ったんで、そこは気をつけました。例えばもう立ち方とか喋り方とかをなんか普通の僕のこういう癖で動いちゃうとなんかやっぱりなんか人間味が出ちゃうんだけど、こうなんかゲームみたいにこうなんかシャキシャキっとこういることで彼の真面目さがなんか際立つんじゃないかな。いや面白かったですね。なんかやっぱり本当にカールさんから学ぶことがいっぱいあったというか、もう一つ一つの表情をとってもそうですし、ちょっとした動きだったりセリフの言い回しっていうのがよく物語を理解してないとああいうことはできないと思うんで、そういうところはとても一緒に演じてて勉強になりました。将軍の撮影の時に確か話したと思いますね。同じシーンがないねっていうような話とかして、そうですね。だから同じシーンがなくてもやっぱり真田さんがいてくれるっていうのはものすごい心強いですし、特にスコーピオンっていう役ですから、なんかもうぴったりだなと思って。いやーだから僕が言うのも変ですけど、ライデンとスコーピオンが本領発揮したら相当強いんじゃないかなと思うんで、そういうとこ見てみたいですけどね。キャストの皆さんがとても仲いいんですね。本当に家族のように仲が良くて、いつもお互いを気にかけてくれますし、皆さんのね、なんか結束力とか優しさとかそういうものがやっぱ映画にも映し出されてるなと思う。僕自身も参加できてとてもなんですかね、助けてもらってるポイントだと思うんで、なんかそういうチームに出会えて本当に感謝してます。
Behind the sideboard, I believe we had like a lot of discussion. I think me, producer Todd Garner, and now director Simon, because at one point I had a question to them that why he has a shadow, right? I mean, like as an actor, you don't wanna, even though from the game it's quite clear that the transformation from the ice ninja to a shadow ninja. But for me as an actor, sometimes you need the answer, you need the foundation show for you to be able to work with. And then we discussed, and then I came out with an idea for me to understand why, and we agreed on that one thing that Bihan always has darkness inside of him. So if you rewatch MK 2021, there's always something going on inside his head. If you see his eyes after he killed Hanzo in the beginning of the movie, there was no happiness, there was no satisfaction. It was almost like he felt lost. He felt like, there's something's missing inside of him. So from there, I came up with an idea. I think he's always has darkness inside of him. He's always the alter ego of the darkness always inside of him when he was a human, when he was Sub-Zero. So by the time he becomes Noob Saibot, in my belief, that darkness is released when Quan Chi reviving him and becomes the shadow. So the alter ego is never something like because it's cool. The shadow is never because of it's just something like we want to do something like cooler or darker, but the shadow is part of him since the very beginning. So when Quan Chi revives him, he becomes Noob Saibot, the shadow release, it becomes his alter ego. So we're talking about a host and a parasite and symbiosis mutualism. So the shadow fights with him, and then the shadow is not a new thing. The shadow always inside of him since the very beginning. So for me, that matters. That for me, that's a lot more easier for me to play rather than because it's just something like cooler to have a shadow fighting for you. I want it to be a storytelling rather than a flashy thing. So from that moment, I have that conviction that I have more confidence to play him. Oh, my sensei. I always call him Sensei Sanada. Yeah, because I used to be a judo, right? So I have Japanese culture inside of me, because half of my life I used to be a judo athlete. So I call him Sensei. The first one was a bit awkward, 2021, because I respect him. I value him to the highest because he's my idol, my role model. So I think the first one, there was awkwardness in 2021, first Mortal Kombat movie. I was so afraid to fight him because, you don't want to fight your idol because, it's just weird because my character wants to kill him, but I love him so much, right? So in the second one, our relationship becomes more warm, more friendly. And then the process was even, believe more smoother. And then we joke around on set, we played around on set, and then he's very funny. People probably see him like quite serious and very zen, but I think when you get to know him, he's actually very funny, and he's very warm. And then process of shooting the MK2 with him, I gotta say, a lot more easier compared to the first one, because we talk about it. We discuss, and no ego, just trying to support each other, just trying to make the best fight. And then the collaboration was so smooth and so warm. And I always want to work with him. I always want to fight Scorpion until Mortal Kombat 10, hopefully. I really hope, Mortal Kombat without Sub-Zero and Scorpion, there's always something's missing. If you're talking about Mortal Kombat, right? But because we fought 2 movies already, so if someday we, fingers crossed, we have the opportunity to do Mortal Kombat 3, I'm afraid that's probably the last one, or I don't know, because at one point one of us needs to, be done with this rivalry, right? Storytelling wise, and then I don't want that to happen. So for me, I want them to be friends. MK3, at some point, I really hope they don't really have to fight each other, but they fight with each other, fighting bad guys. So that's probably what I want to do. Can you imagine if Scorpion and Sub-Zero fighting together? They're like unstoppable. Can you imagine? There's at some point, probably, if there is some peace that can happen in the future, that I don't know, I'm not a writer, but I really hope that if they want to go to that direction, I want to fight with him, not fight him.